Y'all, I'm too tired to even sing "Come On" in the room. I'm way too tired to sing "Come On" in the room. Because the reality of the situation is this weekend, I should have stayed in the room, fooling up with all of them. Mind you, I had a busy weekend in Atlanta already there, doing business, running errands, furniture shopping, getting stuff turned on, everything that's associated with relocating. And I went to Tanya restaurant, Pretty Plates. That's my good friend, and Oliver and everybody met me up there. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I was talking to some friends about it today. Um, I'm just at a point in my life now where I'm gonna have to get this alcohol up. I'm gonna have to get this hard liquor up, and I'm gonna have to go on over to. I'm slowing down the chat right now. Thanks for reminding me. I'm gonna have to take my behind over there to where beer and wine stay. Because the vodka and the tequila shots and the recovery these days is just too long. It's a 2-day recovery. And when I tell y'all I am dragging right now, and again, I was so busy this weekend, I would have been dragging regardless of my liquor intake. But y'all, this liquor is just not where it's at no more. So I'm gonna have to indulge in me some nice wines. Um, Somebody said White Claw. I don't like the White Claw. I don't like how it's seeds flavor. I don't like how it's sweetened, but I do like the Kettle One seltzers. I'm gonna have to start moving to little seltzers. Oh, and then I was on that edible, y'all. That thing had me whoa out. But anyway, I'm finding a little bit of energy as I talk. That's good. That the adrenaline gods and the performance gods are with me. Praise the Lord. Atlanta was fun this weekend. I got to hang out with believe it or not, I didn't know this, but I stay just to give y'all a glimpse into how we living. Quad came over my house, her and her new boyfriend. They came over to the house yesterday and stayed over there for about 4 hours. And when I got over there, Quad was like, you stay one street over from Dr. Jackie. I said, oh, I ain't know. Honey, I knew I had arrived, but I didn't know I had on arrived like that, honey. Yes, one time for the demure girls, honey. I knew I had arrived, but I didn't know I had arrived like that, honey. I stay around the corner from Dr. Jackie. She said, yeah, we go right there and walk to Jackie house. I stay over there by Dr. Jackie, honey. Me and Jackie gonna be spreading awareness, honey. Awareness. And speaking of the word demure, uh, I don't like this new trend that's going on, and I'm just gonna tell this to members of the Funky Bunch because I don't want y'all to feel stupid. Um, the quickest way that you can show somebody that you're not that intelligent and you have a very limited vocabulary is for you to be going up for this new trend on the word demure. I've been sitting on this platform using the word demure with y'all for how long? It it's not a loss. It's not one of those crazy words that is lost somewhere in the dictionary. And people who have a relatively decent vocabulary and hang around relatively decent folks that get up and go to work every day probably use the word demure a couple times a year. So I don't like, and I'm not trying to be funny. You just look very non-intelligent by going up for the word demure. It's a very common word. Same thing for diabolical. It is a extreme, both of them are extremely common words amongst smart people. Um, I'm gonna let y'all have it. I didn't come on here today to make nobody feel small and reduce them. But the new trend now I can see is it's flipping through the thesaurus, finding a random word and blowing it up. I'm exhausted already. So first it was diabolical. Then it was nasty work. Now it's demure. And yeah, I keep using narcissist. Every time somebody just make you mad, now they a narcissist. I'm like, I guess, child. Y'all hoes had a good weekend. Tomorrow is my birthday. Tomorrow is my birthday, y'all. I'll be 41 tomorrow. Not really excited. Didn't even realize it was my birthday. I've never been a big birthday person, and this isn't a milestone birthday. It's like it's 41. It falls on a Tuesday. So I'm not like really, I don't even, sometimes you force yourself to like do a little dinner with your friends or whatever. I'm not even, I don't even want to be bothered, to be honest. They ain't even got to call me tomorrow and be like, oh, you want to go eat? Not really. I just want y'all to leave me alone. I got to pack up this whole doggone house. And I got to first start by unpacking mentally or whatever. But this weekend, I did spend $20,000 on some furniture. So y'all gonna have to make that cash out right on my birthday tomorrow. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it at 10, 2, and 9. And I'm gonna need y'all wide bite, go to work every day, underpaid in a cubicle, husband cheating on you, daughter ain't got no edges, can't stand your kids, and your mother-in-law don't like you behind horse. I'm gonna need y'all to put something in my cash app collection plate because I need my $20,000 back for my furniture. Y'all can go ahead and start putting something in there now if you want to. And all the broke girls, I need all the broke. If you need furniture, put something in my cash app, okay? If your furniture nasty, put something in my cash app. If you just want me to have some furniture because you think I'm a nice person, put something in my cash app. If you want to celebrate the fact that I live one street over from Dr. Jackie, who's so demure and likes to spread awareness, honey, then make my cash app aware. I need some of y'all money because I don't like my little nephew said, I don't like spending mine. So if I could just have some of y'all's, that'll really be great. I'm not expecting y'all to come up with the whole 20, but I do expect to at least get 5. Can I at least get 5,000 off y'all hoes or something or whatever? Moving is stressful, guys. I was on the phone today for an hour and 15 minutes with AT&T, simply trying to transfer my internet and my cable and all of that. They're gonna be delivering the bulk of the furniture. Some stuff's on back order. The bulk of the furniture is getting delivered this Monday. I got the movers coming to my place in Miami this Monday. I have not yet scheduled to get my car shipped because I'm not driving 10 hours, but I'm hoping that I can find somebody who can pick the car up Monday as well. And with that being said, once they get the furniture out of here on Monday, I'ma take the key to the leasing office and get on the airplane. I didn't think it was gonna come along this fast, but I will officially be back living in Atlanta this Monday. Tuesday the latest. Tuesday the latest, I will be back living in Atlanta. Looking forward to it. It's time. Been gone 6, 7 years. It definitely is time. Anyway, let's get into the show. Guys, we got to start off with a little bit of bad news. Don't you go bringing me no bad news. That was the Good Witch. Let's see if this is working today. Hold on, y'all. I gotta come out and come back in. Here I go. Bum, bum, bum. Here I go. Y'all got y'all. Hold on. Oh, hell. I was about to ask y'all, did y'all have y'all fume money ready? Did y'all have y'all fume money ready? But Fear Donahue might not get no fume. He might not get no fume because I need furniture. So anything that you was gonna give Phil Donahue who passed away, anything you was gonna give him for the fume, we gonna need you to redirect them funds to my cash app for my furniture. Okay. Don't go buy no slab of ribs. Don't go buy nothing. He was rich and white. He fine. He'll be all right. Me, on the other hand, I need some new stuff for my house, which y'all hoes money. No, shouts out to Phil Donahue, who forever changed the landscape of daytime television, and Oprah will be one of the first people to tell you he was a huge influence in her life and a mentor. I remember when Phil Donahue used to come on. He was one nice looking man. The reports say that he died of a long illness that he was struggling with, and he died surrounded by family and friends. 88 is a good run. You know, if you make it to 88, that's a good run. Tony Johnson said he was on TV from 1967 to 1996. His destiny is definitely fulfilled. That is definitely the definition of somebody who came down on this planet on Earth and did what the heck that they were supposed to do with their life. Phil Donahue did that, and he used to really get Phil used to get the stories out to people and get the mess going. Him, Haral. Who was your favorite daytime television host? I never liked Geraldo with that mustache, but I give credit where credit is due. But I'm just gonna give y'all the names, and then y'all tell me what resonate with y'all. So we had Rolanda Watts, we had Queen Latifah, we had Marsha Warfield, we had Charles Perez, we had Ricky Lake, we had Jenny Jones, Phil Donahue, Oprah, Montel, Sally Jesse Raphael, Christina was over there on Univision. Well, no, she was over there on Telemundo, Christina. The Spanish hoes had it going on. We had Tempest Blood, so we had Richard Bay, we had Murray. Ricky Lake was mine. We had Jerry Seinfeld. We had Regis and Kathy Lee. Ricky Lake was my girl. We had Arsenio Hall was Nighttime Love. We had Jenny Jones. We had a lot going on. It's unfortunate because in 2024, we don't have daytime talk the way we used to. I mean, and when I called all those names, keep in mind, for the most part, most of those people were on at the same doggone time. I remember it went like this. It was morning news, and then it was like 2 or 3 talk shows on each channel back to back. Then it was the soap operas. Then it was like Judge Judy, then the news or whatever. Like it was a huge market for downtown. I saw somebody put Robert Downey Jr. and had me saying downtown. We used to have a whole lot going on with the talk shows, and I wonder why all the talk shows died or whatever. And then everything has now gone to this panel show, panel discussion. Well, you know what? I know what I answered my own question. Talk shows died the same reason CD sales died, the same reason watching linear TV died, the internet. That is why the internet is the reason talk shows died. We tuned in to see the outrageous. We tuned in to peek into people's lives. We tuned in to indulge in things that deviated from our norm. And now we don't have to wait for a talk show to see somebody dating a transvestite, or we don't have to wait until a talk show to see somebody pregnant with 15 kids at the same time, octomom. We don't have to wait on a talk show to do that when we've got the internet and it provides it so quickly at our fingertips. So that is that on that. I'm not gonna play the video because I don't want my page to get demonetized. But let's talk about the bus driver, y'all. Everybody don't talk about the bus driver. The bus driver out there, what's that? Was he in Philadelphia or New Jersey? Same difference as far as I'm concerned. Nevertheless, somebody got on the bus, spit on the bus driver, and excuse me, the bus driver turned his behind every which way except loose, and he deserved it. Um, it was New Jersey. You know, when I got on the airplane today, I saw that both gentlemen have retroactively been arrested. So they arrested the bus driver and they arrested the person who spit on him. Now, in the court of public opinion, the bus driver should not have been arrested and should not um, get in any type of trouble with his job. I mean, after you spit on somebody, but I would be curious to know in the court of law, why is it that the bus driver was being arrested as well? I would just be curious to know why they found it necessary to arrest both of them. I also would also like to know how the person's job, how the bus transportation company is going to handle this man getting beat up. Now, I will say this. I will say this. I will say this. And this is me speaking as a CEO of a company. This is me speaking as a CEO of a company. I was the CEO of the bus company or the Department of Transportation. You know, the human part of me would definitely empathize with one of my drivers getting spit on. And I would definitely understand your need to want to fight back and maybe even give you a pass for fighting back. But he tore that man ass out the frame. Now, as the CEO, I have to be like, okay, yeah, you know, had you hit him one time, it would have been good. He tore that man behind up. He tore his ass up. And I know down to the job, the people, honestly, truthfully, he beat that man ass so bad the people at his job have no choice but to say, we've got to discipline you somehow or another. It'd have been one thing had you pushed them, one thing had you slapped them. And listen, and I agree with y'all 100%. He should have told his ass out the damn front. I'd have slung his ass all over that bus, then threw him out on the boulevard. So I definitely agree. Y'all are saying in the chat he got fired. And you know, and the thing about it is that's messed up, y'all. Could you imagine going to your job, coming to do your job, somebody spit on you, you gotta whoop their ass. You gotta whoop it. If you spit on me, I gotta whoop it. He ain't have to whoop it that bad. He could have whooped it a little bit over there. That's just like that man that uppercutted that girl and said, "You going to jail today?" And he uppercutted that girl so hard she flew down to that floor off that bus. That man could have broke that lady jawbone, or whatever. But the other thing that's messed up too, and I don't know how long he had been working there. But could you imagine working somewhere you put in your years or whatever, you trying to secure your pension and all those different things, and you end up getting fired? Hopefully, everybody's saying it's a unionized job. That's great. More than likely, I suspect they will part ways with him, but it will be a clean parting of ways, and he'll still be able to get his pension, so on and so forth. That's probably what's going to happen with said man. We got some more sad news to report. Y'all remember, Whitefish from Boy Meets World, with that ugly name, Topanga. Topanga. I'd be curious to know, is there anybody or any groups of somebody's named Topanga in real life? But Danielle Fisher, guys, has revealed that she's been diagnosed with breast cancer. So we're gonna send a couple of prayers up for Topanga. Um, with that, I'm gonna tell y'all who else needs some prayers. We got to get some more prayers. We're gonna send some prayers up for Topanga. And then we're gonna send some prayers and some energy and some requests um for our sister Nicci Gilbert. So not only did the judge deny Nicci's request to have a jury trial, not only did they block her from being able to go in front of a jury, they've also made her responsible for Stars, P Valley, Lionsgate, and Katoria Hall's legal fees to the tune of $600,000. That is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. And then when I saw Nicci's response, um, let's see. When I saw Nicci's response, uh, I just felt sad. But I want y'all to know this. A lot of people rushed to a conclusion and said, um, oh, she need to go sit down, child. It's not the same. You don't fight something this hard, y'all, if you honestly don't believe you got something. This lady didn't just wake up and be like, oh, they copy me. I'm not on the edible, y'all. I'm not on anything. I'm just extremely tired. Um, you don't, and she said that she don't feel no ways tired, that she's still fighting. Everybody y'all asking me, am I okay? Am I slurring? I'm delirious from being tired. I am super tired right now. We're gonna get through this. So um $600,000 is a lot of money. And mm, you know, it take a strong person to keep fighting this. Me personally, if I was on the hook for $600,000 and a judge denied my stuff the way they denied, and see, I want to tell y'all something. It was one thing for it to be thrown out. It's another for her to have to pay the legal fees. Um, it's giving very much. It's giving very much that the judge was paid off. It's giving that he was paid off. That's just what it's giving. It's giving that he was paid off in order to make that ruling. Moving right along, guys. Another sad story regarding a black woman being unprotected, as Nicci said so eloquently in her response. Um, we got this 24-year-old Wisconsin woman was sentenced to 11 years in prison for shooting and killing a man who molested and sex trafficked her. And they say she met him down to the sex trafficking website. When I read this in the airport and it said sex trafficking website, I'm like, what's a sex trafficking website? I was like, what is a sex trafficking website or whatever? And I'm sorry, it's no way in the hell that man on the right was gonna hunch me, yet alone pimp me. There was no way in the hell Brian over there on the right was gonna pimp me. Now I would be curious to know why they sentenced her to what they sentenced her to, considering what she was going through. I do think would probably lent itself to them feeling like her sex trafficking wasn't as big as maybe she was making it, is the fact that she also shot him, burnt the house down, and drove off in his car. Like, so I'm pretty sure all three of those things factored uh into her getting this sentence of jail. But I want to talk about somebody else that got a crazy sentence, y'all. We got a man here, y'all, that got 143 years in prison. He got 143 years in prison. That is a lot. That my total was in there. That is a lot of time to do in prison, y'all. He was high. He went to Burger King, tried to give the people drugs in place of money. They wouldn't take it. Then he went to 7-Eleven, waved the gun at some people, went to another place, waved the gun at some people. One of the places he shot the gun and it went into a TV. So a bunch of his charges are like attempted murder charges or whatever, but clearly he was on some bad dope. And I don't know, for whatever reason, y'all, I'm feeling a little sympathetic and empathetic for this man. Yes, I understand that he could have killed somebody, but he didn't. He could have killed somebody, a habitual offender. He could have killed somebody, but he didn't. I definitely think that there are some allowance should be made for the fact that some allowance should be made for the fact that I can't remember what I was going to say. Some allowance should be made for the fact that he was under the influence, like he was on them doggone drugs. Um, he, 143 is definitely excessive. Oh, y'all gonna like this one. I'm not gonna play it because I don't want my video to get demonetized like it did when I put the Love and Hip Hop scene up there. But Tamar and Towanda, I know a lot of y'all saw the first episode of Braxton Family Values. I haven't seen it, but I definitely did see a lot of the things on the internet, and I saw this clip. I'm with Towanda. And it's weird, right? Because I remember, Tamar said she would never go back to reality TV. She wasn't doing it, so on and so forth. And then now they find themselves back on the show. I am curious to know, is this Tamar feeling like she has to be TV Tamar, or if this is really Tamar? Because here's the thing, all the years that we've been knowing Tamar, we just know you as fans who know you through the TV. And at times you could be exhausting as hell just watching. So having to deal with you on a day-to-day basis as family, so you ain't going nowhere, I can definitely understand Towanda not wanting to be bothered with you. And Tamar, you're in full character on this show. That crap gets annoying. It gets annoying. Nobody likes Nobody likes all that noise, and all this pomp and circumstances, and all these. It's a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Something else I want to say about Braxton Family Values. I could have went all my life without seeing those clips of Tracy. I could have used all of what? Oh, I could have used child, I'm going to bed, y'all. I'm gonna have to finish this tomorrow, y'all. I almost fell asleep just thinking. I can't even think. I'm finna go get some sleep. And I'll talk to y'all hoes tomorrow. Bye.